Hi, I'm Sandy Walden from Serenity, your grief coach. You can find me at www.sandywalden.com. Today I'd like to talk to you about something called the White Feather Project. There's going to be a link attached to this message above or below it. I'm not quite sure how it looks. But I want to tell you about a special friend of mine. Her name is Jan McDaniel. She's a woman of deep faith and very open to incredible experiences. Now, I told you already, and if you are following me, you know I'm a grief coach. So I work with people in support groups as well as one on one to acknowledge, become aware of, and process their grief in safe, healthy ways. Something that I've seen again and again is that people are often a bit reluctant to share about experiences they've had, um, something that they personally are convinced is a sign from the other side. They might be afraid that they're going to be judged, that someone's going to say, "You're making it up because you can't get past this." They might be afraid they're going to be told that they're imagining it. And what I've found again and again is when I've shared my experiences, it's as though it makes it safe for others to share theirs. Now, if you've read anything or you've listened to me before, you know I'm completely open to sharing my experiences. In fact, a few years ago, I wrote this book, which you probably, oh, there we go, the Acorn Journal. Of course, it's probably reversed. The Acorn Journal is my is the recording of the experiences I've had since my son died back in 2010. I started logging each experience as factually and unemotionally as possible because I wanted to be sure that I wasn't imagining, that I wasn't making something up. I wanted to make sure that I did not exaggerate or downplay what was happening. So when I meet with people, either one on one, on the phone, Skype, Zoom, or in support groups, I'm happy to share these experiences. Now, I've been receiving these acorns. Mike's been gone now for 9 years at the time of this recording, and we still continue to get them every now and then. But they're not the only signs and messages we've gotten. When I share this with people, you can hear them breathe easier. They feel relaxed. They know it's safe to share their experiences. They're not going to be judged. What I notice is that it's as though they've been given a gift and they open up and they begin sharing their experiences because they know it's safe. Perhaps the experience might be an aroma in the room. It might be thinking of the person you love, an experience that you had together, maybe music or a movie or your favorite bakery, but you start thinking about it or you notice it. Perhaps a favorite song comes on the radio. You might change the station and have it show up there. Here's a perfect example. My son really enjoyed the band Queen, and it kind of made his dad crazy. My husband has never liked Queen. I'm a fan, but that's not the point. For the longest time, my husband would turn on the radio, and it seemed almost inevitable. There would be a song by Queen. He'd change the station, and again, if not immediately, very quickly there'd be a song by Queen, even if it wasn't the kind of station he'd expected. It took a while, but he started laughing. And when he'd hear the songs, he'd say, "Hi, Mike. It's all good." It doesn't happen as often anymore, but it still happens. And he no longer changes the station. He knows that it's a message from our son. And it's heart-filling and it's joyful. And it makes us laugh because Mike was definitely a poke you kind of guy, get your attention, and he loved to laugh. So I'm sharing this link from my friend Jan because she's inviting you to share your stories. your experiences. Not experiences you've heard from somebody else, but yours. Your experiences may or may not be published, but this is an invitation. This is an invitation which I hope you'll accept, or at least consider sharing. Your experiences matter. We are connected to the other side. I believe that as firmly as I believe that I'm sitting here in human form right now at the time of this recording. For me, it could not be more real. I hope you consider sharing your stories for your own benefit as well as the benefit for others. It matters. You are loved. You always have been. You always will be. And for me, the real truth is that the love never dies. I'm Sandy Walden of Serenity, your grief coach. When you're ready for your complimentary session, reach out. I'm right here. You can find me at www.sandywalden.com. Namaste.